friends. I'm gonna wash our face. Say hey when you're hopping on. If there are any like nurses or someone who works with the brain or anything, or any sort of like whatever would be causing, I am about to go out of my mind to the point where I think I'm gonna go to a doctor. My hand has been driving me crazy. It just itches, like, not constantly, but all throughout the day. And might go to a chiropractor, see if there's anything they think they could do. I might try acupuncture. Like, I don't know what's causing it, but it's driving me nuts. If anyone has had this happen, drop below how you cured it. I have no idea why. It's been about a month and a half, maybe a little longer, and it just is getting like worse. And it is driving me crazy. Okay, I'm gonna wash my face tonight. We're gonna shrink our pores. So I'm gonna use a purifying clay mask that's gonna help get all the yucky stuff out and leave everything nice and tight. But you wanna do that on really clean skin. So I'm going in with Pomifera's Youth, the Luminous Gel Oil Cleanser. And it's actually a very thick cleanser. And I'm gonna put that on and scrub. Oh, perfect timing, you're out for your walk. Did everybody get their steps in today? Say hi. When you're hopping on, drop a 1 if you're watching the live, a 2 if you're watching the replay. I always miss you guys so much if I don't go live on a Saturday. We ended up taking the kids to a little local water park yesterday, and then went to some friend's house and cooked out, and the kids swam and did volleyball and all the things until it was time to come home. Okay, so a friend of mine, Peggy, said the same thing. She was like, oh, it's good, your palm's itching. She's like, is it your right or your left one? And I was like, it's my right one. She was like, right is good. It means money's coming your way. The left one means you're gonna be broke. And I was like, I guess I claim not, but I'm about to go out of my mind. Okay, I will be wearing these little pink lily pajamas on repeat until like September. They're so cute. I love patriotic stuff. I love decorating for like all American decorations, like 4th of July. My grandfather was very proud American, and it wasn't until after he passed that I feel like I have embraced even more. He always had flags out in front of his house, and probably one of the things I regret not taking that he wanted me to take when he was still alive was like this huge flag for our house. And I was like, Papa, I don't need a big American flag. Like, thank you, but, and then now I'm like, I wish I had a big American flag. So I don't have that one. And I didn't know he was passing away, you know, when I turned it down. And so I had patriotic pajamas and like little banners to hang over a porch and all that. So, but it's amazing how when someone passes or different things like that, that it changes, like, I don't know how you feel about it. And you're like, it's just beautiful. So these were from Pink Lily and they are on sale. They have a huge sale going on. I put my link and a discount code for you guys if you need any Pink Lily stuff. Pomifera for skincare has 99-cent shipping still going on, as well as double rewards. So that means if you spend $10, you get $2 back for your next purchase to use within the next 6 weeks. So we're gonna go in with a clay mask. And this is, if you struggle with large pores, this is a really great mask. I have used this mask before and I ran out and kind of forgot about it. And I've noticed over the last while that just on my nose especially, I can kind of see like almost like an orange peel, you know, where you're noticing my skin. I'm just aging, I guess. But I was like, I need to get a clay mask again. So you leave this on for about 10 minutes and then you're gonna wash it off and it will make everything incredibly tight. But the other part is it helps really tighten your pores. So it helps draw out if you struggle with blackheads as well. So this is it's under the youth category, but it's a purifying clay mask. So it's a charcoal clay mask. And also if you struggle with like dark armpits or stinky smelling armpits, you can detox your armpits with this as well. But we're just going to detox our face tonight, especially in the area like right here, where I feel like I can see. It looks ridiculous, but so Pomifera has a 99-cent shipping, so if you've needed skincare and you've been waiting for 99-cent shipping, now is a really great time. Also, you get a free tote bag if you spend $150, and you get the double customer rewards. You will save the most money when you buy collections for skincare. So glad you caught me live. You can't cancel your subscription. So you should be able to, like, for your email that you get, or just log into your account and pause it. But if you can't, you can message customer support, and they'll be open probably, I don't know if they're closed tomorrow for Memorial, but definitely Tuesday. And then you can also send me a message and I can reach out to my rep. I don't have access to any back office stuff, but they're really great to help. How are you guys? Okay, so we're gonna let this just sit for, not forever, but 10 minutes. So keep an eye on that. You'll notice because your skin will start feeling like very, very tight, and it'll start looking like almost like a muddy elephant, you know, where you're like, oh, they've been out in the sun bathing in their mud. I'm still doing keto. Today was day 6, tomorrow's day 7. We ate grilled chicken tonight. Let's see, what do we have for lunch? Hamburger with a keto bread. For lunch, we had, it looks like Adam's having a dance party, but he's watching something on TV. We did not have breakfast. I had a protein. I'm not getting enough protein in, and I'm really at a calorie deficit. So I've got to figure out how to get in more healthy protein because I don't want my body to hold on to fat because I'm not eating enough. So, but I'm not cheating, so that's good. So last night we had steak salad with Parmesan cheese and goat cheese, and it was like absolutely delicious, like skirt steak from Costco. A friend of mine, she cooked it in a cast iron skillet, and it was beyond delicious. Had a Caesar salad for lunch yesterday. I'm trying to think if there's other, keto's kind of a boring diet. Like, I did find something that I absolutely love for a snack, which was seaweed with a little bit of cream cheese and ham, and then you roll it up and eat it, and it was so good. But is anyone, how successful have you been? Has anybody been trying to do, like, whatever your challenge was, whatever you said you wanted to focus more on last week, do it together. How's it going? All right. Oh, you got some lavender blue yesterday? Thanks, Tina, with my code. They have a big sale. I linked anything that's on sale for the Memorial Day sale. I put my link and code in case there was something you wanted and you want a deal on it. You need to start doing keto. So I'm doing it. I am totally doing it. I ordered the keto strips that you like pee on, like a pregnancy test, and it tells you if you're in ketosis. I haven't been cheating at all. I've been watching everything I'm eating. I'm definitely getting under like 25 to 30 carbs a day. My struggle is getting enough protein and enough calories. Like, I am just, because I'm not snacking on anything else, like I just open up the pantry and I'm like, close the pantry. And then I open up my fridge and then close the fridge. So, NeuroStrix at Costco, 30 grams. Tastes great. Okay, I definitely need to look into that. The protein powder I typically use from Costco is 16 carbs, and that just doesn't cut it for keto. So doing no sugar, no bread, very, very limited carbs, no fruit, just very strict. But I have done this before. It helped me lose, like when after I had beta, really, really helped me lose a lot of like that 125 pounds. And so since I have gained some, and I feel like at some points you just have to be more strict. And right now I'm at a point I have to be more strict. Yes, I love the teriyaki flavor. And I need to probably be getting in a little more fat. When I track my macros, I'm just not getting enough of all of it. But I'm not eating bad. I just need to eat more. So, okay. I've been taking this at night for the last few days. Our cousin flew out today. He started taking this, and he is like nervous to try anything. Christian has been taking these, but it is called Calm. It's from the brand Make, so Make Calm. And it is a cortisol reducer. So when we have excess cortisol levels, like we're in fight or flight mode in our body, if you're a more anxious person, you probably are experiencing higher levels of cortisol if you have more stress going on in your life. So cortisol can make you like incredibly inflamed. It can make you hold on to weight. It can make you stressed, trouble sleeping, all the things. So this is a cortisol reducer, and it is a lemon citrus flavor. This has like ashwagandha, lemon balm, GABA, L-theanine. It is just good at helping reduce your cortisol levels. A friend of mine who has cancer, her doctor recommended this to her to help cortisol levels being low is obviously good. And so anyways, it tastes like crushed up lemon heads. There's no carbs in it, so I can take it. And it just helps you to feel like more peaceful and sleep better. I'm trying to go through these. They're really, ooh, egg life reps are good. I need to do that. That would be good. Oh, yay! You're at your goal weight. TrimFit greens and collagen every day. You're 59 and 140, 56 or 5'9", 140, also 56. Okay, so I absolutely love collagen, TrimFit, and greens from Beautiful You, and I have literally hundreds and hundreds of customers that are on reorder. I personally take it not at night but in the mornings, and it is so good for you. So I love the way I feel. I love that I stay regular. I love all that. I just am kind of like trying to balance it all. So I am adding diet changes and like consistent activity to what I already was doing. You can see how my mask is like, I can barely move my face. Okay, I'm finishing this. You put it on your tongue, like rub it together, and it just dissolves. Instantly into your system. It tastes like a crushed up lemon head. Like it is a little sour. If you need water after it, you can take it. You don't have to, but. So Lexi took out my extensions today. And where they have been cut into so many times, I think I'm gonna have to just either cut my hair short or add in those little tape-ins again. I don't know. I have a hair appointment on Wednesday, and I'll figure out what's gonna have to happen. So, ooh, you buy 0 carb vanilla flavored protein powder from Amazon. Kim, how many grams of protein does it have? Okay, we're about halfway through. I couldn't really tell how it is like. Can you see how tight my skin is going to feel? Like so tight. My nails look great, except this one she forgot to put like the builder gel on it, and then the gel just slipped right off. So I don't want to bother her about one nail, so I'm just gonna go, when I go with the kids to the mall, I'm gonna pop in and see if they'll just paint me something like red. You could put the Calm in water, but I think it works most effectively directly onto your tongue. But I mean, I'm like out. I put on a new decorating show last night, and I was asleep before they were like done with the introductions. I was like, and my Oura ring tonight, it said I slept, or last night. It was uninterrupted sleep all night long, and it's my 3rd night uninterrupted sleep, and I'm like, okay, I could get used to this. You say go short, you chopped yours to the shoulders and love it. It is so hot here, and I feel like when you're trying to like grow your hair out, if you've had extensions a lot, they like point cut to blend everything. It's like what you have to do to blend them, and it's almost to the point where it's like, okay, everything is like just really icky at the ends, and I really feel like I need to just cut it and work on serious scalp just rejuvenation, like some serious scalp healing. I also saw where different types of things you can do for your scalp. So like Heal Oil from Pomifera. I don't have any in here with me. I don't know where it's in my office probably, but the heel oil, I saw somebody putting that in theirs. I saw someone else with like rosemary and what is this called? Castor oil. I saw somebody doing that. Several different options, and so I was like, I feel like I've been doing collagen, and it's just the extensions have just been killing it. So I don't know what to do. Yes, I put the link for Calm in the description of this video. And if you are looking for something, like there's so many things when your cortisol levels are high in your body, like how your joints hurt, how inflammation is, how like that flight or fight mode being activated, and by adding things that are stress reducers and helping with your sleep, it's like sleep is one of the most powerful things you can do for your body. And so I have that linked in the description of the video. So, and also at CourtneySwan.com. I can't pen it anymore, but it's all in the description. Okay, you have long extensions and you take them out each summer to give your hair a break and save. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wash this off. I could wait for it to like, you can tell when it's done when your whole face looks like this. But this is getting close. It's just right here is still a little like putty. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on it because that's where I feel like my pores are the biggest, and I want all of that to get absorbed out. Ooh, organic castor oil, jojoba oil, and frankincense mixture. Maybe we can make like our own little combo. I do put castor oil in my belly button, which Adam thinks is so weird. But Diana, you just got your Calm? So I had ordered this originally, and then my box got lost. Puerto Rico is hard to ship to. I have lost more things in the mail since moving here than ever my whole life combined. And some stuff I've lost are like really sentimental too, actually. But we shipped down like some fruit from the 70s. Like it was in my grandmother's fruit bowl that got lost. Veda's nursery curtains got lost. It's just not, I had a tapestry for the wall. It took 4 months. It was lost in the mail for 4 months and then just randomly arrived one day. So it was a miracle. But my Calm got lost, and I was like, it has been a month. Where is it? And they're like, it shipped a long time ago. So they sent me another one, which was really nice. But I really haven't enjoyed this. But I've been talking about it because I've been so excited to try it, and then I didn't get it when I thought I would. So Connie, the mask is, so if you have larger pores and you're wanting to help shrink your pores, it is a purifying clay mask. You can use it 1 to 2 times a week, and you just don't want to get your lips or your eyes, but it's under the youth category. So if you go to my Pomifera link that's in the description of this video, and you go to the youth category, it's the purifying clay mask, and it's a charcoal mask. And it's just drying things out. Also, don't forget, if you have stinky armpits or dark armpits, you can use this to help detox there as well. All right, let's do it. So tonight I'm gonna do more of a moisture-rich skincare routine because I am pulling out a lot of moisture from my skin, and pulling out like impurities and pulling out like the icky stuff from blackheads, like that kind of thing. And so we're gonna use a wet washcloth, and you're just gonna work on getting this off. It feels so satisfying because it's so dry. But that's what gets all of that, it just pulls all of it out. I would not do this if you were recently spray tanned. Do this before a spray tan because it kind of works similar to an exfoliation, because when you're rubbing off the really dry part and it's pulled that stuff, it will pull your spray tan. So do this, like tomorrow would be a great spray tan day for me because I have nice clean skin. But if I just spray tanned this morning, it would have absorbed a lot of the tan out of my skin. Oh, yay! Debbie, said she got the new Pomifera Skincare products, never had her makeup look so good, and she's 67. That makes me so excited. Just rinsing this out, and it looks ridiculous. What are your plans for tomorrow? Anybody have plans? I think we're gonna grill out with some friends, and our kids wanted to go play with their friends. Summer has like really began here, and they are just going everywhere. We have friends right now. Oh, they're already there. They are going to look for sea turtles tonight. And I was so exhausted. We went in the middle of the other night looking for turtle eggs, and they invited us tonight. And I was like, I could not function like properly the next day. And so I was like, you guys are just gonna have to FaceTime me or send me videos if you see it. Like, all right, or give me some time to recover on my sleep. Because Beta does not care if you have gone looking for sea turtles that day. She will be up and going. I wish I had better lighting at night, but I'm gonna turn this so I can see comments. Castor oil has so many benefits. Look up just the benefits of castor oil in your belly button, and also like castor oil packs, where you put castor oil on, and if you have like hard periods or if you have cysts, like I get cysts on my ovaries sometimes from like PCOS, and castor oil is just amazing. It also has been known to heal like cervical tissues, cervical issues. Like before I was getting my biopsy, I was putting castor oil, like you can put it internally. Castor oil just has so many benefits. I would love to look for, I really would love to look for them too, for sea turtles, but they went the other night at 3 in the morning, and we were out there. It's so dark, we didn't see anything, and then got back home by like 6:30, and it just like threw my whole day. So tonight they're going from like 9 to midnight, and I think I could have done that one. Obviously good, I'm still awake, but anyways, yes, you could use castor oil on your lashes. You could also use, I've been using Barboletta on my lashes, like it's a really great lash serum. You could try castor oil. Lexi uses that sometimes. So, Jade, I use Pomifera Skincare. I absolutely love it. I put it in the description of the video. It is 99-cent shipping until tomorrow. And so if you've been wanting to ever try it, it's a good time to try. Okay, so we're gonna go in and I'm gonna do ageless sculpting ones. This is also in the youth category for Pomifera. Just gonna make everything nice and tight. If you have sagging skin, loose skin, deep wrinkles, anything like that, this stuff is amazing. And then I'm gonna do more of a moisturizing skincare routine. Some nights I don't really have super dry skin, but anytime you like tonight we're pulling out or shrinking pores, I just want to be sure to moisturize really well. I do take 2 of the lean tablets. It's the GLP-1, like natural alternative. I've lost about 12 pounds, and I'm down like 1 to 2 pant sizes since I've been on it. It's been a couple months, but it's not like as rapid as some people have lost weight, but for me it's really good. And I've really enjoyed like the appetite curve, and I also think it's helped doing keto because I'm not like starving and I'm not wanting to snack, whereas typically sometimes, like, so I take TrimFit, I take those lean tablets, and I'm on 2 hours to 7 and I haven't cheated at all. And so I feel like that in itself is like a good testament of like, hey, this is like good, because I'm not just sitting around just like, I'm starving to death. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do it. I haven't even thought once, like, I don't think I can do this. Whereas sometimes food noise can be hard for me. I don't take 2 pills at once, but I take it like 1 at a time, but at the same time, but not 2 in my mouth at once. Okay, so if you've ever wanted these, Pomifera jellyfish peptides, same thing that a jellyfish like sends its prey, helps with that. And then just gonna do a thick night cream and some Pomifera oil. If you have sunspots, age spots, like you struggle with any sort of melasma, deep wrinkles, Pomifera rose oil is absolutely amazing. Rosemary, lavender, eucalyptus, coriander, and Pomifera oil. I'm gonna put this on my skin. Work fast. Any sort of like small, slight wrinkles or deep wrinkles, it's really good for everything. Like Pomifera oil is so good for your skin. It's microbacterial, it's antibacterial, it's antifungal. It's just like a miracle serum. Yes, it's fantastic for rosacea. Yep. Hi, Stephanie. Yay, April, I can't wait for you to get them. Be sure you take before and after pictures because it is incredible, like the results that you get. Okay. For example, like, well, my skin's has a little redness right now because I just did that clay mask, but it'll go away like here soon. So keep that in mind. Anytime you're pulling out impurities or detoxing, you might have like 10 minutes of just like, you know, redness to your skin. So if you're in a hurry and you have somewhere special to be, don't do your detox mask like right then. So, okay, and then I'm just gonna do the, there's 2 different advanced renewal night creams. One is light and one is rich. To be honest, if I'm gonna use a night cream, I only really use the rich one. It is very thick and I like the texture of a really thick night cream, but if you don't like a thick night cream, or maybe you have very oily skin, then you can do the light night cream. This is gonna leave your skin so hydrated. The more Pomifera has came out with like amazing products in their youth category, I feel like I like slowly am getting products from that category. You can tell immediately. Your skin is just gonna like soak this right up. The white cloths that I use, they're in my Amazon storefront. They're just these clean cloths. So now I have like just a little recyclable, you get a lot of bacteria if you just use like washcloths on your face or reuse it. And then I like to take these after I'm completely done with and I like wipe down my counters and I toss it. So that's kind of like what I do with my little cloths, but I love these and I have them in my Amazon storefront. If you ever want any, you can always go there at CourtneySalon.com and click Amazon storefront, or if you're gonna buy anything from Amazon and you wanna click that first, I'll be forever grateful. Okay. Yes, Pomifera does have like body skincare. Dana was saying body lather is good. The heel oil is good for sunspots from being in the sun too much. When I was younger and grew up in the New Jersey shore. Yes, heel oil is like a less concentrated version of either like of the Pomifera rose oil, and you could kind of put on stretch marks, scratches, scrapes, sunburns. It's really great. Okay, going in with lash serum. There is a huge sale and discounted price on lash serum right now. So if you've been wanting lash serum, you can stack my code on top of their 30% off. So it makes it 45% off for lash serum. I just kind of work that onto my actual lashes. And I have a little bald spot right here and right here. So working on filling that in. But yeah. You thought you were the only one that used them to wipe it down? Do you want to hear something really funny about Adam's grandmother? She cut up old underwear, like holy underwear, and that's what she would use as her rags. It's hilarious. They were just all old underwear rags, and he would say like when he was younger, he would be embarrassed because people would come over and like be cleaning the counters with like old underwear rags. So it was so funny. Okay, yes. Dana's replying to Ash. Dana, you are doing a good job tonight, helping with comments. Thank you so much. But somebody was saying, does TrimFit actually work? Absolutely. Needed it to jumpstart my weight loss, help boost my metabolism, help me drop weight I needed, to help maintain. I literally, ride or die, take it every single day. I love the way I feel. I love the energy I have. I love appetite control, and for a long time I was like consistently losing weight with it, and then I think sometimes your body just gets used to things. Still taking it because I truly enjoy how I feel on it, but I haven't noticed. Also, my hormones are wacky right now, so it's really not TrimFit's problem that my progesterone is. I have PCOS, and right now my hormones. I had my IUD taken out, and it just kind of like threw everything for a loop. So I've gained about 25 pounds since getting my IUD out. So sometimes your hormones are just wonky, and I'm just trying other things to see what I can do to kind of balance everything and how I can eat better, and just being honest with you about what my body's, what's going on. So I would love to always just be like forever losing and live my goal weight. Like, this is what my goal was. If I started working out, I would be this tiny or whatever, and that's just not happened for me. Even though I feel like I've put in hard work and done the things and done supplements and done the workouts, and I'm very active, and sometimes, so right now I'm trying to lower cortisol. I know that is helpful. I'm taking something to help with my progesterone, and an inositol is what it's called, and just like working through it. So we're all in this together. The hormone balance from you is amazing, and I feel so much better when I take it, Carmen, and really I need to figure out a good time of day to take that and add it to my routine. My cramps are better, my night sweats are better, my can't even feel a period coming on are better. What happened is Lexi started taking it, and then I never increased my subscription. So sometimes even when I go to get it, it's like, oh, well, Lexi's been taking it and now I don't have enough. So, but that one is a good one if you struggle with perimenopause, menopause, or heavy cycles. So, and it's by Beautiful You. So, and sometimes I just feel like I don't want to disappoint people that like, oh, because I feel like in a certain way, like people come like for advice, not that I'm not a doctor. Like I just am sharing what I've either loved or don't like. But people come for advice, and so I never want to give advice where I'm like, well, you want to be like a good poster child. And sometimes I have to be honest and be like, hey, I tried this, I don't like it, or this caused me to have a rash and I can't take it anymore, or this was too expensive and I found something at the drugstore I like better. I don't know. So I just sharing what I'm or like you feel like you've hit a standstill and you like, okay, let's try something else, or try a diet, and it's just really working through what I'm really going through. So and some of us, that's like pretty typical. Some people, I have great friends who can eat anything, and for them, if they just like cut out sodas, they are right where they want to be. And I just have never, unfortunately, I haven't ever been that person. So we are on a journey together. So for all of you who are just still riding it with me, I appreciate it. So, and then maybe it like doesn't make you feel as alone when you're not every day stepping on the scale and it's like down. Or we had a friend this week, she was like, we are like human, like she's gained weight, she has 5 kids, and she was tiny after her last one, and then over the last like couple years has gained. And she was like, but we're like humans, and our weights fluctuate and our hormones fluctuate, and things we go through, like moving across the country and like changing all these things. She was like, those have impacts, even though I'm very, very happy here, they have impacts on our body, and on our hormones, and stress affects us, and no sleep affects us, and all these things. And so we're just working on like being the best versions of ourselves. So, anyways, all right, you guys, let's read a little Bible tonight, and then I'm going to bed. Veda is already asleep, and that is great. She's so funny. She's practicing putting her face totally underwater. She's doing her swim lessons, but she just says the funniest things. And today's the 25th, so we're going to read Proverbs 25 today. So if you're like, I don't know where to start, something cool you can do is there's 31 Proverbs, and sometimes it's really neat to go through like whatever the day of the month it is and do the proverb of that day. So I'm going to do that with you guys tonight. What do I need a nurse for? Amy, I have an itchy palm, like drive me nuts itchy. It's just right in this area. It wakes me up throughout the night. It's only been like maybe 6 weeks, maybe a little longer. I honestly thought it was from my cell phone. Like, is my cell phone radiating something into my hand? Like, is it getting too hot and I've burnt tissue or something? That's like probably a conspiracy theory. I have no idea why it's doing it, but my hand, I also started tennis, so I'm like, maybe I have done something to the nerves and like attempting to do tennis, but I'm only doing it like once a week. I have no idea, but if anyone has tips on how to get, it's not like topical, it is deep into my core, like into my palm, and it drives me bananas. Anyways, let's read this proverb. Okay, these two are Proverbs of Solomon, which means the men of King Hezekiah of Judah copied. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, and the glory of the kings to investigate a matter. As the heavens are high and the earth is deep, so the hearts of kings cannot be investigated. Remove impurities from silver, and material will be produced for a silversmith. Remove the wicked from the king's presence, and his throne will be established in righteousness. Can we apply that to our lives by removing wicked out of our lives and having like a home of righteousness? Don't boast about yourself before the king, and don't stand in the place of the great, for it is better for him to say to you, "Come up here," than demote you in the plain view of a noble. Don't take a matter to court hastily, otherwise, what will you do afterward if your opponent humiliates you? Make your case with your opponent without revealing another's secret. Otherwise, the one who hears will disgrace you, and you will never live it down. A word spoken at the right time is like gold apples in silver settings. A wise correction to a receptive ear is like a gold ring or an ornament of gold. To those who send him a trustworthy envoy is like the coolness of snow on a harvest day. He refreshes the life of his master. The one who boasts about a gift that does not exist is like a cloud and wind without rain. A ruler cannot be persuaded through patience, and a gentle tongue can break a bone. If you find honey, eat only what you need, otherwise you'll get sick from it and vomit. Seldom set foot in your neighbor's house, otherwise he'll get sick of you and hate you. Well, that's wisdom. A person giving false testimony against his neighbor is like a club and sword and sharp arrow. Trusting in an unreliable person in a difficult time is like a rotten tooth or flattering foot. Singing songs to a troubled heart is like taking off clothing on a cold day or pouring vinegar on soda. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink. For you will reap burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. The north wind produces rain, and a backbiting tongue, angry looks. Better to live on the corner of a roof than share a house with a nagging wife. Good news from a distant land is like cold water to a parched throat. A righteous person who yields to the wicked is like a muddied spring or polluted well. It is not good to eat too much honey or to seek glory after glory. A person who does not control his temper is like a city whose wall is broken down. So I love to go through these and like highlight different things and think like, how can they pertain to like our current life, or where can I find wisdom in this? Or I think the Bible is full of wisdom and teaching us little and big things. I heard a neat story about a silversmith, and I'm going to end it with this, but it was beautiful, and it was talking about how do you know when the silver is pure, and that Christ mentioned several times in scripture that like you fire silver and gold and breaks down the impurities, and that the fire, you know, purifies us, and that the Lord to us is similar to that fire. Like he, you know, breaks down those impurities to where it's pure. And so in the story I was reading, it talked about silver and how do you know when it is pure? And the silversmith said, that's easy, when I can see my reflection in it. And I just thought that was so beautiful, that like when God says he wants to make us pure and like him, and literally the very definition of making something pure is when God can see his reflection in us. And that's when you know. And if you hold it there under the fire too long, it will spill out or burn. It won't be good anymore. Like there's a perfect moment, you have to take it off, and that's when you can see, the silversmith can see its own reflection, or when Christ can see his reflection in us. And I just find that to be like, I had no idea. I did not know that. And I just thought that it was so beautiful. And just like that everything God does is so purposeful, and that sometimes the words that we read are so much deeper than we even realize, or the word of God is just ever like flowing, like it's living, you know. And so you can read that scripture one time and be like, oh, it's so great, God purifies me, and then you find out a detail like that where you're like, oh, to make me like his reflection. Literally it comes off the fire when we reflect him. It's just so beautiful. So anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have the best night. Thank you for getting ready with me tonight. And if you need anything, you can send me a message. And I love you guys.